Hey guys, how y'all doing today? My name is Franchise Fanatic and welcome back to the channel. And today, if you guys, is another movie review. Now, okay, look, we're reviewing Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, okay? I know what you're thinking.
What took you so long, idiot?
I know, it took me a freaking year. I get it. Look, it's not an excuse, it's a reason, okay? History homework sucks, okay? It takes me a long effing time. It's hard to watch a 2.5 hour long movie. And I know this is 2 hours and 10 minutes, but anyway, it's semantics anyway. Here we go. We're reviewing Jurassic World 2 or Jurassic Park 5, whatever you want to call it. Now, when this movie came out, all right, it was universally hated, except for me, okay? I've always loved this movie. In fact, I have yet to watch Dominion Extended. That will be, I'm actually on my Easter, quote-unquote, Easter break, my spring break and all that in a few days here at the time of recording. So I will have plenty of time to watch that. I plan on watching Scream, a lot more Avatar. So, I'm gonna watch Dominion Extended. But so far from what I remember, this might be my favorite one. I think that, it's kind of funny how the Jurassic World trilogy is very eerily similar to the Star Wars sequels, where The Force Awakens is like Jurassic World 1, where it's a new story, it's in the same canon, same continuity, same lore, but it's a bit of a different thing. While telling, kind of, how everyone go, oh, A New Hope and The Force Awakens, same thing. I disagree. I think they are different. I get there are similarities, but I don't think they're carbon copies, but that's just me. I do think, and then, of course, The Last Jedi, which is my favorite, film of all time, but my favorite Star Wars film also, this is like The Last Jedi of the Jurassic franchise, right? It does stuff that is different. No one likes it, and it goes very much underappreciated by a lot of fans. So I do think that, there's a lot of great things this film does. I think Owen's great. I think Claire's great. I think there's a really cool transition between Claire in the first movie. Claire in Jurassic World 1 is like, oh yeah, it's an Indominus Rex, and it's just a stupid animal. Stupid Affleck? I don't know what I was going to say. Stupid Affleck animal, and essentially what ends up happening is, in this film, Claire kind of, quite literally, the movie effing starts with her getting out of an elevator, kind of. I mean, she kind of squeaks through, but she's trying to, she's working with Franklin, I believe Zia, and, they're kind of trying to protect the dinosaurs and all that. They're trying to kind of, preserve their lives, and because Claire realizes they're not just these, while they're technically, they played Hammond and Lockwood and all them, they did play God, but at the same time, they kind of realize that, we made these things, so they're not real animals, but they're real animals, like, come on. So they're trying to protect them and preserve them, and, when Isla Nublar finds out that this giant effing volcano is about to erupt, they're like, oh man, danger alert, what do we do? And I think that's really kind of cool that Claire in the first movie wants, literally, she sees them only as a scientific experiment. And in this film, her first instinct, the first thing she does in this movie, again, besides get out of an elevator, is literally calling people to help protect these dinosaurs and these animals, and it's really cool. Owen has kind of a reverse effect where he loves Blue and he loves the raptors, and then after shit hits the fan in Jurassic World 1, Owen's building a cabin, and he's like, no, I don't want anything to do with dinosaur. I like pool. It's just, that's what he is. He doesn't really care about these animals anymore. Half of them died. More than half of them. And Blue's just kind of there, whatever, Owen just kind of checked out of that whole thing. I mean, he almost died on that island, and I think it's kind of cool that Claire's the one to kind of, get the ball rolling, so to speak, and have him kind of go back to the island. And, look, a lot of people freak out about the volcano. I think it's a good addition. Now, yes, they don't specifically mention, oh man, there's a giant-ass volcano on this planet. On this island, why did anyone effing build a theme park when there's a dormant volcano? I don't know. Why the hell do people do it on Earth? People do it on Earth, in real life. People build shit on islands with volcanoes, okay? People are stupid, and they just go, it probably won't erupt, I don't know. And, just look it up. People do that in real life. So, yes, in the script, they did have that mount, I believe it's called Sinai or whatever, Sanu, whatever. Look, stupid. But it's not just a plot device, as it actually does make sense. They actually reworked it into the canon, where the ashes and the steam and, the volcano really did kind of help propel and help, function the facilities of Jurassic Park and World, which is cool, It's not just there and, John Hammond was an idiot. Now look, John Hammond was an idiot, okay? He had good intentions, but he was kind of an idiot, let's be honest. And so was Lockwood in a sense. And I think that eruption of the volcano is just a fantastic first act. And then, it transitions into the Lockwood estate, and I think that Maisie's a good introduction. I think that whole element of, they're trying to kind of blend together this, before John and Lockwood, Hammond and Lockwood, before they made dinosaurs, they made they try to create a person, and that's what kind of separated them. And I think that's a you know, another moral dilemma on top of the 50 plus dilemmas that this franchise offers. It's pretty effing cool. You know what I mean? It's something really unique, something different. I think Maisie is a good actress. I don't know her name. I think she's good. Isabel Sermon, maybe. I think she's good, and she's even better in Dominion from what I remember. But you know, for a kid actor, she was good. You know, I mean, really, besides Anakin in Episode 1, there really aren't that many child actors I don't like too much. You know, I mean, like Harry Potter had some great ones. This is good, and she's fine. I think the Indoraptor is a bit of a weird name. You know, it's like, I get it, Indominus Rex and a raptor, but whatever. It's only a... They spent $10 trillion on the damn thing. They're like, Indoraptor! It's like, whatever. But, you know, it is what it is. But it's not the worst name in the world. I don't know. However, transitioning from the island, I think, you know, the erupting volcano to that manor, like I was mentioning, pretty effing cool. Because, again, a lot of these movies are like, people have this stupid thing in their mind where they're like, if it's not set on an island in the jungle, it sucks. You know, it's like, or if it's not in the theme park, it's garbage. And look, this movie did something different. They literally, they destroyed Isla Nublar. The foundation of Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. It's gone. It's kaput. It's like Camino in the Bad Batch, right? They just blew it to crap. And I think it's really interesting that, you know, obviously it's a sad scene, but it's really well done, I think, because they have this crazy... They have some funny moments, and they have the really awesome scene with Owen escaping the lava. They have Franklin and Claire underground with, I believe, like a Spinosaurus. And then it literally ends with them getting on this boat, and then everyone just, like, you know, reflecting. The bad guys are there, and they're there, and the bad guys don't even give a crap about them. They're just, everyone is so transfixed by the gates closing on this huge moment, and the Brachiosaurus that, you know, goes, and that was... You know, not the sound, but you got what I'm saying. That was the first Brachiosaurus. That was the first dinosaur that we saw in Jurassic Park 1 that Ellie, Ian, and Alan saw, which is, again, another heart exploder. And it's a great scene. And then, of course, like I said, it transitions into the manor, which is good. I think this is definitely the most scary, stress-inducing, and horrifying Jurassic film out of all 6. This movie has a lot of good tension. It has good acting, good writing across the board, I think, and you know, that really does sell it. You know, there's, I don't know if it's woke where she's like, I'm not as stupid as your thing says, beefcake, you know, Zia, because they did the same thing in Jurassic Park 1. I get it, you know, you got the badass military evil guy who thinks all women are damsels in distress. Obviously, that's not true. They put attention to it. I don't want to call it woke because it was kind of before the whole woke media really got down your throat. You know, obviously women can be strong and powerful, so I don't think it's that bad. But you know, if that is woke, I don't know. I don't think it is. I just think it's a good character moment because it shows that she's not an idiot, you know. But I don't know. And there's even moments where she's like, "Get your own blood, asshole," and he's like, "Wow, what a wicked woman," you know what I mean? It's kind of funny because the guy is a complete jerk, you know. So it's kind of cool. But all of this ends up in that mansion with the bidding scene. And I think it's good. I think it's a good indicator of what would happen. You know, first we make these dinosaurs, and you know, what do we do from there? Of course, all these rich guys are going to want to and take them and sell them for billions and millions of dollars, right? I mean, that's the point. I wouldn't condone that, but you know, I mean, Eli Smith, I think, or Eli Mills. You know, he's not the best villain of all time, but for the Jurassic movies, I think he's pretty good. I mean, shoot, he kills Lockwood. That's pretty evil. But, of course, they all get their comeuppance and they all die in the end. But the big, you know, element of this is, you know, the Isla Nublar getting destroyed and the fact that they kind of tampered with these human creations of you know, Maisie, and that really, you know, at the end, Owen and Claire, they don't really adopt her, but, you know, they kind of serve as the caretakers over Maisie, which we'll see in Dominion when I review that soon. But it's good stuff. I think it's really good. And this is the first, and I believe, well, the first... not only the first Jurassic film to have actual like human fight scenes. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds weird when I say that, but you know, it's like, oh, they're a dinosaur attacking a human, or a human beating up a dinosaur, or a human shooting a copy. You know, it's Owen just in that amazing one shot, just punching the crap out of these guys. It's a legitimate action scene in a Jurassic movie. We've never seen that before. You know, we've seen, you know, I guess a punch happen off screen in Jurassic Park 3. But this is a full-blown action scene. Pretty freaking cool. And again, the Indoraptor is really awesome. I love the shot where Maisie's in bed and slowly creeping toward her. And just like where she's running up the stairs and it's just smashing into walls. I mean, it's a killing machine. And yeah, it's not as big as the Indominus Rex, but it's almost as terrifying, if not more terrifying. So yeah, very intense, very tense film, very stressful film. Again, it's fun to watch. I don't want to say it's stressful, but there's stressful shite that happens in it. And you're like, wow, this is... It was crazy, you know what I mean? And I genuinely will never understand the hate for this movie. I never will. I think it's one of, if not the best out of all 6. I think it's a phenomenal film. As far as negatives, I really don't have too many. Like I said, I rewatched it, and I'm watching it, and I'm thinking, what are some negatives? You know, the CGI's good, the acting's good, the writing's good. Maybe Franklin, you know, his girl screaming, maybe it was too much. I get it, it's funny the first time. And I'd probably do the same. You would do the same if there was a giant-ass dinosaur in front of me, okay? I would be screaming like a little girl too. But at the same time, maybe it was too much. I don't know. Again, I'm nitpicking. You know, I'm grasping for stuff to not like. But I don't want to sound biased. I genuinely couldn't think of anything. You know, yes, I do love this film and I love this franchise, but as you have known from my previous reviews, if there's a negative, I'm going to mention it, and I really couldn't think of that many. I think it's a really well-made film. I think it's funny, it's action-packed, it's sad, it's very emotional, and it really does kind of leave off in a really cool, unique note where it's literally Jurassic World. You know, it's not just the park anymore. It's literally the entire world is full of these creatures now, and humans are going to have to, you know, pony up and kind of understand we gotta. It's not just the guys on the island now. Everyone in the world has to deal with dinosaurs at the zoo or a mosasaurus-looking thing in the ocean. You know, it's really a cool concept, and we're going to see that again play forward in Jurassic World Dominion whenever I watch the extended version of that. Again, hopefully in a few days. So I'm going to give Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom an A. I'm only not giving it an A+ because, again, if I'm really thinking about it, Franklin's a bit wonky sometimes. Kind of, you know, the whole, I don't know. Just moments where they're clearly trying to make you laugh, and maybe I'll go, or like you know, I don't want to do it, but you know, like probably couldn't hear that, you know, a little exhale out of your nostrils, or you know, something like that. I wasn't like, you know what I mean, I wasn't laughing like that, but you know, I don't know, maybe that's me, maybe you thought it's funny. Humor's subjective, so who knows. The end is also kind of weird, where Ian goes, "Welcome to Jurassic World." Okay, it's not cringy or cheesy. The first time I saw it, it was a bit cringy, but now I think it's actually a fitting way to end the film. Because it's, you know, in the blue, literally looking over a city of this world that is now part of the Jurassic timeline. I think it's really cool. So again, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom A. Again, sorry this video took so long to make. Again, I had a lot of crap going on with school and all that. And it is hard, you know, when you're in college to watch a 2.5 hour long film. But I did it. So Dominion will be coming soon, extended. I know that's about 2 hours and 40 minutes, but again, I'll be on break soon. Once I get this history homework done, I should be, you know, good to go. But tell me in the comments down below what you think about Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.